Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Here's the top 50 American English phrases you can use in your everyday life. If you've been learning English and already have the basic knowledge but don't know how to use it or how to make a conversation, if you have a good level but still are looking to improve and maybe learn some new expressions, or you're a beginner and just getting on your journey, this video is for you. Continue watching. I've been through this learning process myself as I live abroad for about 8 years now, 4 of them in New York, so I'll also share a couple of tips on how to better and faster memorize it all. Make sure you turn on the captions, the subtitles, it's gotta be somewhere down here. It's always easier to actually see the words that you hear. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that like so I can see if my content is actually useful for someone, at least for someone. Alright, let's get started. First things first, how's it going? This is a common greeting when you see someone you know and you want to ask them how's everything. Hey, how's it going? What's up? This is another way of greeting people. I personally don't like that one because it sounds a little bit careless, but it's commonly used in New York. Hey, what's up? You can actually combine both of them and say something like, hey, what's up? How's it going? What you've been up to? What you've been up to? This suggests that you haven't seen each other for some time and you ask that person what she or he were doing since the last time you saw each other. What you've been up to. That's very kind of you. When someone tells you a compliment or offers you support, you can tell them, oh, thank you, that's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. So far, so good. Things are going well so far. Now, this might not be the case tomorrow, but so far, everything is good. So far, so good. Break the ice. When you first meet people, you gotta do or say something to make them feel comfortable around you to start a conversation. We call it to break the ice. What do you do to break the ice with people? Do you have any conversation starters? We call them ice breakers. Break the ice. Did I get you right? Did I get you right? When someone tells you a story and you're not sure if you understood everything correctly, you might say the part that you understood followed by, did I get you right? For instance, your friend tells you that he bought a book for $15 and you'd ask him, $15? Did I get you right? Did I get you right? I don't get it. I don't understand. I didn't get it. I didn't understand you, or in some cases, I didn't hear what you were saying. For instance, what book did you buy? I didn't get it. Or why did you buy that book? Why do you even need that? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I didn't get it. Makes sense. That's reasonable. You understand why, or you understand the topic. Oh, you watched this video because you want to improve your English. That makes sense. You can use it in question. Does this make sense to you? And I'll answer, no, this doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Makes sense. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. To try something new. This you might use when you're not sure of the outcome. There's this guy who wants to date me. Well, I might give it a shot. Give it a shot. Check it out. To explore something new. There's this great restaurant right around the corner. You might want to check it out. Check it out. That's a good one. That's a good one. Approval of something. Like, I know this restaurant. Yeah, that's a good one. Or when someone tells a joke that you like and you would say, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Get it done. To finish something up, to complete the task. Get it done. Make it through. To survive. Like during the times of illness, or to complete something with no big harm or big stress to yourself. Like, I'm gonna make it through these tough times. Make it through. In no time. This means really, really quick. I'll be back in no time, promise. In no time. You nailed it. You nailed it. You can say this to someone who just made something perfectly. For instance, a friend of yours was shooting a video and he just finished it and the video is just perfect. So you would make him a compliment and you would say, "This is such a great video. You nailed it. You nailed it. You've got a point. You've got a point." This phrase describes that someone made an important statement. That's a way to say that I agree with what you're saying. You've got a point. Also, good point. When you like what someone is saying, you would be like, yes, good point. Stand for. To actively promote your opinions or sticking to your points of views and values. For instance, I stand for women's rights, or I stand for education for all. Also, it can be used in business language. Our company stands for good customer care, like in a mission statement. Stand for. Level up. Level up. This means to become better, to make yourself or your situation better than it was before, or to develop a new skill. Level up. Level up. Step up your game. Step up your game. That's a similar one, but it's more related to your actions or your work. Do better. Make more money. Step up your game. Step up your game. I love that phrase. Bring it to the table. Bring it to the table. This means to have something, a certain value or skill set that is really useful for others. For instance, at your job, my boss knows what I'm bringing to the table, meaning my boss appreciates me and he knows how valuable I am for the company. He knows what I'm bringing to the table. Let's take a break for a couple of seconds, and as promised, I'm going to share with you a couple of tips on how to better memorize all of those phrases and expressions. So first of all, don't get overwhelmed and don't even try to concentrate on all 50 at once. Write down 5 or 10 on a piece of paper or in your phone notes, then read them out loud, and every time you do, try to imagine a situation where it would be appropriate to use them. It will make it so easy to get them out of your memory once the situation actually comes up in life. Then make a goal to practice them for the next 5 days. Call an English-speaking friend, or if you don't have anyone around to communicate with in English, you can just practice in front of a mirror. Trust me, it helps so much. By the end of a 5-day period, you're gonna feel like those phrases become so natural to use that you would no longer need that piece of paper and a note in your phone. Then move on to the next 5 or 10 phrases and do the same thing. All right, ready to move on? Next, keep up the good work. You can say this to people to encourage them to keep doing what they're doing. And it's not only work related. Let's say you've been practicing English every morning for a month now. And I'd say, good job, great, keep up the good work. Continue doing what you're doing just the same way. Keep up the good work. It's all downhill from here. This means the hard work is over, you've completed the most difficult part, and it's all going to be much easier from now on. It's not rocket science. This means it is easy to do or to understand. It's not rocket science. By the book. To do something strictly by the rules. My colleague does everything by the book. Don't expect any surprises. By the book. Out of the blue. Something happened really unexpectedly. I've got a text from my ex out of the blue. Once in a blue moon. This means to do something very rarely. Like, I play golf once in a blue moon. My bad. My mistake. Oh, my apologies. I misunderstood what you were saying. My bad. You screwed up. This means you failed the task or you did something wrong. This also can be used as an adjective if you say that someone is screwed up. This would mean that this person is emotionally disturbed or confused. This drives me nuts. Nuts is a casual way to say crazy. This drives me crazy, meaning that something is really, really annoying. This drives me nuts. That's lit. This means that something is really cool, fun, or exciting. That's lit. Come clean. To confess and be completely honest. It's time for you to come clean. I gotta know the truth. Come clean. No brainer. There is nothing to think about. The decision is obvious. If someone gives you $1,000,000, take it. It's a no brainer. One step at a time. Doing something slowly, carefully, without being in a rush. We say life is not easy. You better take the right decisions. Take it one step at a time. Pull yourself together. Get control of your emotions and actions. If someone behaves as if lost and out of control, you can say, pull yourself together. I need your clear mind. Pull yourself together. That ship has sailed. This means to be way too late for something. You wanted to apply for that job for a while now and submitted your resume just now? That ship has sailed. They've already hired someone. That ship has sailed. It crossed my mind. This thought suddenly came to my mind. I was doing my own thing and it crossed my mind that he might be waiting for my call, so I dialed his number. It crossed my mind. Make up your mind. Make a decision. Figure out what exactly do you want. I've already made up my mind that I'm going to New York next month. There's no way to convince me not to. I made up my mind. On the same page. This means to understand each other, to be in an agreement. Do we understand each other? Are we on the same page? Let it go. This is such a common phrase. We use it all the time. This means to set someone or something free, to allow them to leave. For instance, she wanted to move to another city and break the relationship. This would be very hard, but let it go. Also, when we choose not to react at something, for instance, your team made a decision, let it go, let it be the way it is. Go with the flow, to relax and go along with whatever happens. Quite often in life, best things happen when we don't plan them in advance. Go with the flow and see what happens. Big deal, a thing of importance. We've decided to move to another city. This is such a big deal for us. This means that this is a very important decision for us. Also, you can stress your statement by using it more like, hey, it's not that important. Saying something like, he's not perfect, big deal, no one is. When you use it in this way, it comes off more like ironic. Big deal. Work it out to solve a problem or to make something happen. We have so many challenges this year, but we're gonna work it out. Everything is gonna be alright. If you only say work out, you would refer to working on your body, like going to the gym. Do you work out? Yes, I'm at the gym every morning. No way. This is an expression of a surprise or disbelief. Someone tells you a story and you can't believe that this has actually happened, and you would react like, no way, really? Like such a surprise, no way. Also, it can mean a rejection, like, no, there is no way I would accept this offer. No way. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. Do what you do on your own pace. Take your time. Give me a heads up. Let me know about your plans ahead of time. Let me know what's gonna happen. For instance, I'm just giving you a heads up. We'll be talking about an expansion to new markets during our next meeting. Be ready. Give me a heads up. I'd better be going. It is time for me to leave. I'd better be going. Bye, guys. Hang on. Wait. Like, wait a second. I'll answer this call and I'll be right back with you. Hang on. Take care. This means be well, take a good care of yourself. But in the short form, it has become a common way of saying goodbye. Bye, take care. That's a wrap. The end. We've finished our list of 50 phrases, and that's a wrap. There you go, guys, and that's a wrap. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please leave it a like and subscribe for future videos. We've certainly leveled up today. If you know any other cool phrases, just write them in comments, and I'll see you next week. Bye!